Hey, Chrissy, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Let me turn the camera, honey. I don't want y'all to see these thick glasses. Hey, Chrissy, how are you? Well, excuse my junky room. And I got all kind of stuff in this room. Hello, Evelyn. I'm great. I'm great. I am great. Mocha, mocha, mocha. Hey, mocha. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm gonna get started in just a second. I'm not gonna wait too long. How y'all ladies doing this evening? Y'all excuse my mess, honey. It's I got some of everything up in here, honey. I ain't even look, I ain't try to move nothing out the way. I just jumped on. So hey, it's plenty to see. Don't even try to figure out what you're looking at. It's plenty to look at. Hey, blessings, how are you? It's plenty to look at, honey. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. I'm packing and doing a little bit of everything around here. And take my vitamins. Yeah, I got these vitamins right here. I be trying not to eat them like they candy. They are so good. Y'all see this? They calcium and vitamin D3 right here. They taste like candy. They gummies, y'all. I swear, I be trying not to eat them like they candy. They are so good. I eat one, then I eat another one. They are so freaking good. Yep. So I be trying to they look like this. They look like this. And when I tell you they don't have no chalky taste or nothing, I can eat these forever. They taste so good. I can't just eat one. I have to go back and get me another one. They are so good. I see at our age, we have to our bones, we mess around and slip and fall. Our bones are very fragile. So, honey, we be needing some to strengthen our bones. So, yeah, these things right here, they are delicious. And then I got these right here. These right here, a beetroot. There's another one. They good too. They 500 milligrams. They cherry flavor. I be eating on these like they candy too. I can't eat just one of these. They good too. Man, I love me some gummies. You put it in a gummy, I can eat it. But okay, so let's get started. All right, so basically, it started when I was pregnant with my 22-year-old. My 22-year-old. I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes. So it started back then. So I was what, probably 20. I was 32 years old. I was 32 years old when I was pregnant with him. So I was mainly, you know, eating eating everything I can get my hands on back then. I was eating out a lot because of the hours that I worked. I was eating out a lot. I back then I was working like 1 to 9 shift. I would go in to work at 1, get off at 9. So I wasn't doing a whole lot of cooking back then. I was basically probably eating out most of the time. Matter of fact, I know I was eating out most of the time. So um, I never was on medication during the pregnancy for the diabetes. They was just monitoring my diabetes when I was pregnant with him. But I did gain weight when I was pregnant with him because I was addicted to rice and breads. I had to have bread and rice with every meal that I ate. I had to have rice and bread or grits and bread. I was addicted to rice and grits and bread. So I gained weight when I was pregnant with him from eating those three things. And I don't know whether or not you all know, but the the worst thing that you can eat, and you don't just have to be a diabetic, but the worst thing that you can eat in your diet is anything white. Anything white is starchy and it's not good for us, period. Anything white, rice, grits, breads, ice cream, flour, sugar, anything white can, you better bet you're gonna gain weight or it's gonna be bad on your diabetes. It's just bad for us all together. So my um, weaknesses was rice, grits, and breads. So that was something that I could not kick, was eating, having to have rice, grits, or bread every day. I had to have one of them. So, like I said, throughout the pregnancy, I, gained weight, but I never did have to take any medication. But after the pregnancy, my doctor put me on metformin. And I took metformin for years. And finally, my doctor, well, actually, yeah, I had switched doctors. And that's when they was having, the problems with metformin. And that doctor took me off metformin and put me on a different medication. Fast forward to years later, I decided to Um, well, let me add this. My PCP doctor, he would tell me occasionally that my kidneys, my kidney function was at like 2.0, and he would always tell me your kidney function is at 2.0, and it would always be at 2.0. So long as it was at 2.0, I was like, okay. Every time he tell me that, I'd be like, okay, okay. And it went for years, and it stayed at 2.0. So he would ask me, have you went to see a kidney doctor yet? And I was like, no, long as it's at 2.0, it's fine. I'm not, I don't want to go see a kidney doctor, because people would say, those kidney doctors, all they want to do is put you on dialysis. You don't want to go see no kidney doctor because they just gonna want to put you on dialysis. That's what people used to say. So, I was like, no, as long as it stay at 2.0, I'm not going to see no kidney doctor. I'm not going to do that. So it creeped up to 2.5. So I was like, okay, 2.5. Okay. So it stayed at 2.5 for a couple years. So he was like, you went to see a kidney doctor? Yes or no? Mm-mm. As long as it's at 2.5, no, no. Because, like I said, I was still saying the same thing. No, I'm not going to see no kidney doctor yet. No, mm-mm. So, okay, so last year, my mom said that her doctor um, wanted her to go see a kidney doctor. So I said, well, when you go see a kidney doctor and you tell me what they tell you to do, and if they tell you to do anything different, then I go see the kidney doctor. So my mom went to the kidney doctor, and they wanted her to do some more, extensive blood work. So she went and did some more blood work for her kidney doctor, and they just told her that they was just gonna monitor her. So I was like, see, that's why I didn't want to go to the kidney doctor, because what did they do that your PCP doctor didn't do? So she said, well, he did do some more blood work, more, in other areas that my PCP doctor didn't do. I said, all right, well, I go to the kidney doctor and see, what he says. So by that time, I had went to the emergency room because I wasn't feeling well, and I was feeling tired, like I was like tired, and I just wasn't feeling well. I thought I was having some heart issues. So when I got to the emergency room, they did a lot of tests on my heart and made sure it wasn't my heart, and they were saying that it's probably your kidneys. Nothing is wrong with your heart, but your kidney function is at 3.8. And we have ruled out everything as it relates to your heart, but you do need to see a kidney doctor. I said, okay, okay, no problem. So now when I went to the hospital, I hadn't seen a kidney doctor. But when I went to the hospital and I stayed, they actually kept me for a week running tests on my heart. And they said they ruled out everything. And they said, but your kidney function is at a 3.8. And you do need to see a kidney doctor. So a kidney doctor came in my room, and he did give me his card and said that you're welcome to give me a call. And, like I said, he gave me his card. And when I came home from the hospital, I actually called that particular doctor. And that was the doctor that my PCP had been referred me to. But I couldn't even get them on the line. So I ended up going to the doctor that my mom had been going to. And I went to his office, and he wanted me to do a um, kidney CAT scan. And I went to had a CAT scan done, and they did a test before they got ready to do the CAT scan, and they saw that my kidneys were like 3.8, and just like Fee was saying earlier on her live, that right before they get ready to do a CAT scan on you, they supposed to check your blood. And if they check your blood and your numbers are high, they can't give you that dye, because you can't have that dye if your numbers are high. So when they checked my blood and saw my kidney function was high, they couldn't give me the contrast, but they just did the test without the contrast to see uh, what was, making sure I didn't have any polyps or anything. So I didn't have any polyps. So then he ordered a kidney biopsy, which I had to go to the hospital for them to do that. So my son took me to the hospital, and they did the biopsy just to see what caused your kidneys to be bad. And they ruled that as being me having diabetes um, for so long, and the high blood pressure. So he got to the bottom of that, and then he said that, well, right now you it'll be best that you get prepared for dialysis. Um, you don't want to wait until you need it, um, and it become an emergency. So he wants me to, number one, he wants me to go to the hospital to have the port put in. So, because he said the port, it takes so many months to get settled in your skin in place for you to start dialysis. Now, it people start that. I mean, you can. I mean, if it's an emergency and you need to start it, they'll go ahead and put it. Of course, they have put ports in people and started dialysis. The next day. That's an emergency situation, and it's very risky. But he told me that right now it's not an emergency situation, and he wants me to go ahead and have the port put in so that it'll have time to settle under my skin. And when it's time for me to start, I can go ahead and start, even though um, I have a living donor that's going to be tested. He still think that I should go ahead and have the port put in. And that's so in the meantime, it would be there just in case anything happened. So um, we're gonna discuss that in my appointment next week. So what I did yesterday at the hospital was I did my consultation as far as talking to them about the transplant, and I gave my 18 vials of blood so that they can test me. And then when my son give his blood and do his part, they will match it up to see if he is compatible with me. And if he's not compatible with me, then they will put him in a donor program where he'll go in a pool of other donors, and they'll look in that same pool and look for somebody that does match with me, and I would get their kidney, and he would go in that pool and he can give somebody else his kidney. That way I won't be waiting as long as I would as if I didn't have a donor. So it's called a donor. They call that the donor. Darn, I can't even think of. Um, I can't think of it, but it's the donor. I forgot the name of it, but yeah. So it's the they have a program like that. So basically, um, and as far as you know, they do actually. It's a lot. Um, After it's a lot leading up to it. Um, you do have to take medication, for the rest. Long as you have that foreign object in your body that belongs to somebody else, yes, you do have to take medication to make sure your body is still, you know, accepting it. You do have to take medication for the rest of the period that foreign object is there. I mean, it could be up from 1 to 6 or 7 pills. I mean, um, and you do have to be up on the doctor's care for the rest of the period that object is in your body. You do. Um, I think I I got the folder in my car. I should have had the folder right here while I'm on this live, but I can come back and explain it more. But it tells you step by step how many doctor's appointment you how many days you got to go to the doctor. It's good that you have a good running car. I mean, my insurance cover um, transportation and stuff like that. I have a good running car, but honestly, I probably well, I ain't gonna say that because these transportation companies, they have you sitting waiting so long for your ride. You'll get irritable, but um you have to go to the doctor several times during the week. Probably it was a lot. It's a lot, so you definitely can't have no job. You definitely, won't be able to work. Probably won't have a life either. I mean, you probably spend most of your time if you on social media. You probably spend most of your time on social media documenting all this stuff, all the stuff that's going on because it is gonna be time consuming. But hey, I would think to me it would be worth it, if I get another chance to have a kidney that's working and you know, because somebody, a couple of people that I know that's on dialysis, they tells me, shoot, they feeling a lot better, you know, having dialysis or having another kidney, you know, just telling me how better they feel, you know. So I mean, hey, I don't actually feel bad. You know, I honestly don't feel bad. I The only difference that I feel that I would say the for me to say, well, I can feel like my kidneys are in stage 4. You know, I get a pain in my back sometimes, but other than that, I don't I don't feel I don't feel ill or like sick or nauseated. Hey, real, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I don't feel like I'm at stage 4 um kidney disease. Honestly, I don't. And by the grace of God, I, because I'm going to tell you and anybody else listening to this that's going through any illnesses, sick in your body. I always tell people, and my doctor had an assistant that came in the room the other day that I never met before, and she was going, hey Sharon Ross, how are you? Hello Janice, how are you? She came in my room and I never met her before, and she was just going over my chart, um, getting the doctor prepared to come in, and she said, well, I can honestly say you don't look nothing like what you have been through. And I said, thank you so much, but it's only by the grace of God. But I'm gonna say this because it's only the only thing that has kept me. But I gave this body back to God years ago. Years ago, I told I told the Lord. I didn't ask him. I told him. I said, "Look, Lord, I am giving this body back to you because I cannot handle it. I'm giving it to you, Lord, and I'm gonna let you deal with it. I'm gonna let you be control over all the ailments, the illnesses, the sicknesses that, I'm just letting you handle it from here on." And that's what I've done, and when the doctor says this and that and this, I just say, okay, all right, you know, and that's the way I handle it because I just don't know no other way. I just don't know no other way. You know, just I just don't know no other way because I can't worry myself because if I worry myself, then I have other sicknesses and illnesses. But I don't worry myself with what the doctors say because I know I am God's child and He's gonna take care of His children because He said it in His word. So yeah, so basically, where was I? Um, um, where was I? So that's what happened at the meeting I went to yesterday, and it was some other things that we discussed, but I'm gonna have to look in my folder that I left in the car, read some things, so I can explain it the way that they explained it to me, because it was some serious stuff that they were discussing to me about how when your body, what they do as far as once they put the kidney inside of your body, and you know the how they get your body to adjust to the new kidney is some serious stuff. But I have to read over that before I can explain it to you all. But yeah, but it's like I said, it's gonna be very time consuming, but I'm up for the challenge because I'm getting ready to retire again from what I do now. So I won't have a lot going on like I do now. So, hey, um, because I need to pay more attention to my health. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. And as far as it being expensive, I didn't read about that in my folder. So um, I read everything in the folder. I ain't read nothing in there about I ain't read nothing in there about no um nothing being expensive. Maybe they're gonna cover that somewhere else, or maybe since maybe since my insurance is, I don't know. I didn't read nothing about nothing being expensive. Maybe they gave me a folder that goes along with my Humana insurance, and maybe they give everybody a different folder. I don't know, but yeah, I didn't read nothing in there about that. So maybe everybody get a different folder. I don't know, but I have to call my insurance and see what all they cover. Um, yeah. So once I speak with Humana, I'm gonna see what's covered, because they didn't say anything about that in the folder that I have. So yeah. Any questions, comments, or concerns that I can answer now? Um, yeah. Everybody, everybody still here? What symptoms and concerns you had? That's what I was saying. Just a few minutes ago, that for me to be at stage 4, I really don't. I do have like a stiffness in my back, but I um I had a slip and fall accident about 7 years ago, and it's hard for me to say whether or not it's still because of that, or but see that's the thing. I had a in that CAT scan that I was talking about earlier. The CAT scan, when it came back, those vertebrae in my back that were torn, the L7 and T7 and all that were torn during that slip and fall I had about 7 years back. They were shown on the CAT scan. So that's what I contribute to my back be hurting. So um, other than that, I really don't have no signs of stage 4 kidney. I mean, I still pee. I still pee like I still pee, and then I don't have no signs or symptoms. I don't. And my girlfriend that I had said in Chrissy Live that uh, she been on kidney. Hold up, where's my other phone? Oh, I'm using the other phone. I was gonna call her. I need to talk to her anyway. She been on dialysis for like 7 or 8 years because she has lupus. That's where hers came from. She still pee. She still pee and she still pee. And like I said, she on dialysis because she has lupus and that's where hers came from. But she told me, she said, you could be at stage 4. You been sick? I said, no. She said, that don't sound right. I said, well, everybody different. That's what I'm saying. Everybody body is different. You cannot say such and such lying because of this and that, you know, because everybody body is different. You just can't say, she said this and she said that and this and that. Everybody's body is different. You can't compare one person to another. Everybody body different, you know. That's why, when somebody say, well, this gonna happen and this gonna happen, and I be like, that happened to you. That don't mean that gonna happen to me, you know. So yeah, but yeah, I hadn't had no symptoms. No, yeah. So like I said, he want me to have a port put in my arm. But every time I go to my appointment, he don't be saying much about it. So I'm just waiting on him to say something. But I don't want no last minute situation either, because he said that last minute they'll try to put it in your neck, and they said that's not good. So I definitely don't want that. Thank you, Eric. Are you new to the sector? Can y'all like um the video? Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for listening, Janice. Yep. So when I go to the doctor, I just hope my son is a match, so we won't have to go through all the donor pool and all that. If he's a match, hopefully we could just go ahead and get it done and get so I can get healed all up, and you know all that good stuff. I'm hoping he's a match. I should have both of them tested, but my youngest son, I might have both of them tested just to, I don't know. But I know my oldest son, you know, that's mama's baby. He gonna do anything for his mama. So, but you know what? My oldest son, he ain't playing the radio. He already said, I ain't gonna be giving you my kidney for you to be, hey, he gonna be just like my daddy. You gonna be exercising and eating right. So I already know. Y'all might as well get ready, because he gonna be just like my daddy, making sure I'm exercising and eating right. So I might as well get ready. Man, I already know. He already think he my daddy. Shoot, he finna really be tripping. He already said it. He said it a couple of weeks ago to my, uh, You gonna be doing the right thing, can't you? I said, yeah, I already planned on doing it. So I already know he ain't finna be playing. He already be tripping now. Shoot. It's all right, cause I'm already, I already got it. I'm already gonna be doing the right thing, So I already started because I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me tell. You know what? Let me give y'all some healthy tips. Y'all listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something that I did not know. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all, I got my bifocus on. Y'all just saw me with my bifocus on. It's all good though. It's all good. I would come on the camera. That's how much I don't care. But I'm not. All right, y'all. Let me tell y'all some stuff don't need to be eating. I had a habit of eating a lot of stuff like chicken pot pies, a lot of like frozen foods. That stuff is not good for your got phosphorus in it. That frozen stuff like frozen sausages, um, any all that frozen processed foods. Processed foods. I had, oh baby, let me tell you, if you got anything, if if your kidneys, you got any problems going on with your kidneys, that processed foods, sausages, um, pop chicken, pot pies, waffles, all that processed stuff is not good. And I'm gonna tell y'all what a difference it made when my doctor told me that processed foods was not good, and I stopped. I'm gonna tell you, 30 days made a difference in my blood work. 30 days. I stopped eating that processed stuff, and I'm gonna tell you, 30 days. You'd be surprised. Luncheon meat, all that processed stuff is not good. You darn near can't eat nothing, to tell the truth. Um, Sandwich meat, all that stuff is not good. So when he told me that, and he was checking my blood work every month, when I went back to the doctor in 30 days, it made a big difference. Yes, I cut out eating all that stuff, all of it. I ain't eat nothing processed in 30 days. I ate it now in like 90 days. I had to stop eating it. I got a freezer full of that stuff. Actually, I don't start giving it away. Chicken nuggets, all that stuff. I told my son to stop eating it. Stop buying this processed stuff. We just have to eat the real food. All this stuff. That stuff is not good for you. You get to a certain age, you really have to stop eating a lot of that stuff anyway. I'm gonna tell you another thing that's not good. Proteins. If you having problems with your kidneys, you ain't got no business eating a bunch of meat. Proteins. Beef. You should not be eating proteins. Beef, a bunch of beef is not good if you having kidney issues. I mean, I taste a little bit here and there, but a lot of beef is not good. Steak, ground beef, protein, mm-mm. You can't have a lot of protein if you got a problem with your kidneys. Mm-mm. Nope. You come out better eating pork. You come out better eating pork. No beef. No beef. And I'm not even gonna get into the sodas and stuff. Definitely no sodas. Definitely no sodas. Sodas are out. I ain't drunk no sodas since I had weight loss surgery. Cause we can have sodas. So I ain't drunk no soda since weight loss surgery. I only drink juices. Juices are full of sugar. I only drink juices and sodas and stuff. I drink a lot of Crystal Light, but I don't drink no sodas and sugars. I don't drink this stuff anyway. This stuff full of sugar. It's full of sugar. But proteins and beef and all that stuff, mm-mm. Processed foods, no, mm-mm. None of that. Nope, none of that. Now my weaknesses is still sweets. That's my weaknesses, sweets. But my A1C is 5.4, so I'm doing pretty good in the area of sweets and stuff. I really don't eat as much. I don't eat that much, but my weaknesses is still sweets. But I figured out a way to eat sweets. If I'm gonna eat a piece of cake, I'm gonna eat it as dinner. I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna eat it as a dinner. I'm gonna eat it as a meal. So that's a way that I can eat it. Somebody came in. Miss Thing. Let's see. Janice, what do you eat now? I eat. Hold up. Somebody came in. What? Hello. I had to jump out the bushes. Miss Thing. Oh, is 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 the protein. Hold up. Pork raises your blood pressure, and that's hard on your kidneys. Hello. D classic in chat first time here. Hey, Miss Thing, saw and Shell came over. Thanks for sharing. Pork is not good. No, pork is not good. And yes, it will raise your blood pressure, but it's a certain way you can eat pork, though. Not all pork raises your blood pressure, though. You can, that's, that's if you don't prepare it right, though. But see, and that's the thing. That's why I said you can't hardly eat nothing. You know what I'm saying? But beef is bad on your kidneys. And I said, yeah, you might as well eat a piece of pork. But I mean, you can at least boil the salt out of a piece of ham, you know. But I mean, beef, you just can't eat beef. It's bad on your kidneys. But you can at least boil the salt out of a piece of ham, you know. But let's see. Somebody else said, yeah. But you just, I mean, I might I might honestly, I might eat a little piece of steak, but I mean, I'm not gonna eat no whole ribeye. No, I'm not gonna eat no whole ribeye. And let's see, what the last piece? The last time I had some pork, what was it? Um, what was it? Last time I had some pork, I ain't had no pork in a while, but I mean, shoot, I ain't had no pork in a while, but um. I, I don't really but Chris, to answer your question, I had some salmon. I had some salmon the other day. Um okay, the kids had pizza last night and I did eat some pizza and it was a meat lover pizza, so okay, so I guess that was some pork. Um But my blood pressure is controlled though. So that's another thing. When you do eat With my blood pressure monitor at. When you do eat, I'm trying to watch for y'all questions. Okay, so when you do eat pork, you got to make sure your blood pressure and stuff is where it should be too. You know what I'm saying? That way it won't run your blood pressure up. You know, I got my okay, so let me check my blood pressure now and see where it's at. But and see another thing, beef don't digest. So beef take a long time to digest. Pork digests a little bit quicker than beef. That's another thing. That's the problem be wrong with beef. So let me see. Oh, that's at 84/56. No, that ain't right. Hold on. Oh, my blood pressure ain't that low. It could be, but hopefully it ain't that low. Let's see. Hold up. It's that bread from that piece is bad too, yeah. But I just ate that. I was supposed to eat that other piece of salmon, but I grabbed that pizza because I ain't feel like, let's see, the bread from the pizza is bad too. I heard he say that red sauce isn't good for people. Oh, shoot. Like I said, I just grabbed that pizza because I ain't feel like doing nothing else. I usually don't eat pizza. I think it's nasty, but that little pizza was kind of good. They no wonder they be eating it like that. But I don't even normally eat pizza, but it was all right. I'm surprised I ate all of it, but it was all right. I just grabbed a piece of it. I mean, it had some sauce on it. I ain't even noticed no sauce. I ain't even noticed no sauce, but yeah, I did eat that pizza though. Let's see my blood pressure. Now it's saying something else. Oh, hold up, this thing acting up. Hold up, let me put it on this book. First it was 84/56 now. But yeah, uh I wouldn't doubt about the sauce now. This sauce it's sauce something I don't really even food with. It's no spaghetti sauce. I don't even eat spaghetti. So uh yeah, but we all be messing up. We all be messing up now. But yeah, that darn that I'm telling you, that darn when he said that about that them darn all that stuff, I was like, oh my lord. I mean, shoot. Oh my God. And when I saw my numbers had changed like that, I was like, dang. It was just simple as not eating the darn foods like that. I was like, red sauce isn't good for a lot of medical issues. I didn't even know that though about the red sauce. But like I said, I don't really too much care for spaghetti like that. I don't know why I don't like spaghetti, but I make it for the kids all the time. But I ain't know red sauce was an issue like that because they say tomatoes supposed to be good for you. So I ain't know tomatoes. They say tomatoes supposed to be good for you though. So what's the issue with the red sauce? Ain't that something? Hmm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, y'all just be careful with, just energy and it causes you to have Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Might be all that stuff they put in, all that Italian stuff, and hmm, hmm. I wonder. Mm, mm. So she hopped out the bushes. I ain't never seen you on look at me. So Miss Dane, Chrissy, you know Miss Dane. I ain't never seen Miss Dane. Hey, Miss Lillian Perkins. I remember Miss Lillian Perkins. You do the same too. Have a say holiday. It is Memorial Day Monday. We ain't playing nothing. And our pool over here not even gonna open. They said they got to work on it. I bet these people over here, I know they probably upset about that. But yeah, y'all, I basically wanted to start. I was gonna I didn't know the potassium in tomatoes or what. Right, exactly. Okay, yeah, okay, right. The potassium, yes, and that's something else too. The goddamn potassium. Now, and you can't eat bananas. That's another thing. You can't eat bananas. I'm not out much, but with all the medical talk, I'm here. Girl, I know that's right. And that's what we need to talk more about. Cause it's a lot of people in this sector that's there's a lot of people in this sector that has health problems. And they wanna come out the bushes and talk about it, you know? Yeah, that's how I am. If I'm in the bushes and I hear somebody talking about some health problem, shoot, I be want to engage in the conversation because, shoot, that's what I want to talk about. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I want to fall in your chat. I don't care who you are. Left side, right side, east side, north side, south side. It don't matter. Cause we all, hey, you know, and if you in the bushes and you want to engage in my conversation, hey, come on. Ain't nobody, I ain't on nobody's side. I ain't no left side, right side. It don't matter. You see somebody in my chat that you don't conversate with, you better act like you don't see them. You got a question, you got to come on in here and ask. Ain't nobody studying that drama. Watch it. Okay. Okay. Ain't no sides. I've been told them I ain't with no side stuff. Honey, please. I'm too old for that. Be on no side. Mm-mm. Yeah, you got to watch certain things. That's just like bananas. I used to love bananas, but who can't eat too many bananas? Potassium. You can't really eat too much of nothing, really. Shoot, I had a little stir fry kit I had put on the stove with a little stir fry kit. My mama told me, they was saying those were bad too. I said, dang, these ain't number Brussels sprouts and cabbage. You tell me I can't eat this either? Dang. I'm gonna go outside and get some dirt and make some mud pies in a minute. Is that gonna be okay? Dang. Can't eat nothing. Shoot. I can't eat no peanuts. I can't eat no almonds. I can't eat that because of my braces. I can't wait to get my braces off so I can eat some almonds or something. You can't eat nothing. We're going to be eating the grass and the trees later on. Yeah, what you eat for dinner? Some grass and some leaves out from outside. That's about all we're going to be able to eat. Everything bad. Shoot. Exactly. All the chemicals and stuff. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Yeah, the food. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but y'all, what's CKD? Hey, Sharonda. What's CKD? What's C kidney disease? What? Child, spell it out for me. Chronic. Okay, so what make it chronic? I didn't even know Tony Braxton got kidney disease. I didn't know that. I didn't even know Tony Braxton had kidney disease. Yeah, no, she got lupus. Hmm. Yeah, it does attack your organs. That's why I said my girlfriend, that's why she got kidney disease because she got lupus. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to look that up. But once again, ladies, I am so grateful that y'all came in to listen to me tell the beginning of my story. And I will follow up with you all once I go see the doctor and see what he talking about. I'm gonna see if he gonna say something to me about going to get the port put in, cause I am not in no hurry, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Um, like I said, I don't want to, come to an emergency situation and have to have it put in my neck, because he said that that's not good. That's not a good place for it to be. And emergency situations is just not good at all. So, uh, if he say something about it, I'm just gonna, just go with the flow. Hey, that's fine with me. I don't, I don't argue with nothing. The doctor say. I just say okay, and come home and pray and let God lead the way. You know. Yeah. Okay, Janice. Yeah. Yeah. Please do that. So I appreciate y'all. Miss Candy. Yeah, Miss Candy. I see some familiar faces. So yeah. And those of you all that would like to follow me to my other journey, I would I will be updating you all on that. Um, as you all know, I will be moving soon. In the next 2 months, I am packing. That's why y'all see all this stuff. That's the pillows that go in my RV. So I'm getting ready to order the covers. So that's why I have the pillows in here. So I will be moving out of here into my RV in the next 2 months. And if you'd like to follow that journey, I will be giving you the information to follow me over there. So it's going to be interesting. Yep. So I hope you ladies have a good night. And I'll see you all again soon. Thank you, Miss Candy. I miss y'all. But I didn't have nothing to talk about, so no problem, Miss Thing. Miss Thing, come back, Miss Thing. Y'all turn your notifications on. Make sure y'all come back. All right. Y'all have a good night in his service. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Watch the replay. All right. Good night, y'all.